Hey y'all, it's Elisha and welcome back to Elisha's Crafty Hoplop. It is Tuesday, y'all. It is Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. If you're new here, welcome. And to my returning folks, oh, it is good to spend some time with y'all. I cannot believe this is the start of the week. It feels like it's already a Friday or a Saturday. I did get, my doctors have been really great. This new problem that I'm having, this new flare-up component, makes me super shaky. So I contacted my doctors and just said, I don't feel comfortable going into Manhattan like this. I don't even feel comfortable walking to the pharmacy like this. So they understood and they moved some of my tests to walking distance from here. The reason they don't do that often is just because they don't trust the labs here as much as they trust the ones at the hospital. But folks, I didn't feel comfortable. I just didn't feel comfortable going in. I'm going to have to go in, we think on Thursday, just because we need one more checkup of my optic nerve. But I'm trying to avoid any transit until we stabilize this other flare-up. Just because I'm shaky, y'all. Feels like I'm going to fall down. But my mom arrived safely. That's the good news. She arrived safe and sound. Hi, Mom. So that's a huge relief. And it's my husband's birthday tomorrow, y'all. So he's out today celebrating. So today is probably, this afternoon and evening is the first time in days that I have to watch your videos to catch up on comments, and I suspect I'll do a happy mail or a share of something or another as well. So I'm very grateful to have this evening to be able to do that. You'll notice I did clear off my craft table. One of the grandmas came by and was like, oh my goodness, because I had pulled out a bunch of supplies, and I don't think she's ever seen it like that before. But it's because I'm packaging up, as you can see, some stuff. So I had a whole bunch of stuff out, which gets very messy when I pull everything out until I put everything back. So yeah, I think she brought me some soup, and I think she was a little bit like, what happened? And I was like, art. I had to pull out supplies. Normally they're all organized neatly in my office, but when I'm doing packaging like this, then it gets messy until I clean it up. So I don't know what you all are up to today. I hope it's doing something really fun. I've been enjoying, I watched first all the shorter videos. I'm saving the longer videos for later tonight so I can watch all the tutorials and the longer shares. But I did really enjoy, when I got home from all the tests, I did so enjoy just watching and catching up. Oh my goodness, it was wonderful. So I'm hoping that you're having the same kind of day. If you're working, I hope it's super easy, and I hope it goes very quickly. For Belinda, I know today was a really rough day. I just want you to know that everyone is well-wishing for you and hoping for you only good things. And for Marcy, continued prayers, girly. Continued prayers, and we know you're fighting. Keep fighting. Just keep fighting. That's what we gotta do, y'all. I mentioned the other day in my video that I had stumbled across this incredible lady, and I was gonna share it with you. Now, I don't know how I found her. I think it was divine intervention, y'all, because I don't watch her channel. I didn't even know who she was. And I don't subscribe to I don't subscribe to ministers or preachers or rabbis or imams. I just don't. That's not part of my channel. So I was very surprised that this woman comes up and she's wearing ripped jeans and a peasant blouse and she's chitter-chattering. And I listened for a minute expecting that I'm going to turn it off, to be honest. Except she was really compelling. And I was like, who is this woman in ripped jeans and a peasant blouse with this very powerful message of unity? And then I looked her up, and she's part of a church in California that is all about love and light and good things. I'll tell you, I didn't investigate them thoroughly, so I don't know what their policies are on every social issue, and I can't speak to that. But I can tell you that her message was one of beautiful unity. She talked about the fact that COVID doesn't care what race you are. It doesn't care what religion you are. It doesn't care what your political stance is, whether you're a Democrat, a Republican, or an independent. That this is a time of enormous struggle for everyone equally. That there are families having to leave their city, their beloved cities and towns, because they've lost their jobs. That they're moving in the midst of this pandemic. That we have a surge of this pandemic across the country. And that it's not a time to be divisive. That it's not a time to separate. It's a time of coming together, and a time of humbleness, and a time of being open and not being judgmental. And I just found her message very empowering and also very astute. She's right. This is a time where we need to come together to help each other. And she's also right. COVID doesn't care if you're rich or poor, middle class, working. It doesn't care. It doesn't care. It doesn't care how much pigment or how little pigment you have in your skin. It doesn't care what language you speak. It doesn't care how you vote. COVID is an equal opportunist. And so in order for us to fight an equal opportunist, we have to band together. Instead of dividing, we have to come together as a unified force. And I know that that's something we do here each and every day on this channel. We come together to help each other. But I just wanted to say, I really appreciated this woman's message because she was preaching to a larger audience. And it was nice to hear a religious leader come out and say, this is not a time to be judgy, folks. Don't judge this person for wearing a mask or not wearing a mask. Don't judge anyone, just help people. And I love this idea of walking with humility. So I just want to say, a very empowering message, and certainly one I believe in. I think this is a time when we just all need to band together, and that's how we're going to get through this. That and plus some craftiness, for sure. I mean, we are very blessed in our community to have crafting. I don't know what we would do without it, and without each other. All right, y'all. I will be back on later today with some mail because I can. Until then, wishing for you a happy, crafty Tuesday. Bye for now.